I'm Aman Gupta.
And my name is Prabdeep.
And today we are going to discuss about how to improve entrepreneurship ecology in an institute with a respected professor, Mr. Babar sir, of our institute. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, my first question to you is, you were the head of training and placement department of our institute
Right.
from the last many years. So, did you find any change in the psychology of students when the clubs like EDP and now IIED Center has been started? So, did you find any change in the psychology?
Now, earlier, the final year students were very keen on placements. We had a good placement scene. We had our students got absorbed in the best companies in the country. We had public sector units visiting us. They would take the bulk of the students. So, by and large, the placement scenario was good. So, after the inception of these cells, the entrepreneurship cell and the innovation center in particular, the inclination of the students has changed to some extent. Students are participating in activities which are related to innovation, which are related to fostering a culture of entrepreneurship among their friends and peers. Okay, so there is a distinct changing trend towards entrepreneurship over the past few years. Past few years, the trend has shifted from a focus on placements to a focus on entrepreneurship.
And sir, don't you think we should include a separate subject related to entrepreneurship in the curriculum of the students? At least at the first year level, we should introduce some subject like that.
Introducing a course on entrepreneurship perhaps is not a very good idea, but conducting seminars and workshops, okay, which publicize, which basically create an awareness about entrepreneurship. Such courses should be conducted very frequently. So some well-known entrepreneurs who have done really well.
Yes, sir.
We need to invite these entrepreneurs so that they can share their experiences with our students, so that our students take a cue from these entrepreneurs and learn the process, learn what is involved in becoming a successful entrepreneur. So instead of having a course in the curriculum, workshops, seminars, inviting successful entrepreneurs, inviting people who are related to this field, say innovators, people who have come up with some innovations, inviting them over here, asking them to deliver lectures to our students. I think that is a better idea than having a full-fledged course.
Are we doing this? Are we doing this?
We are. We have a full-fledged cell dedicated to this kind of an activity. So we have been inviting some entrepreneurs who regularly basically lecture our students. We also recently we conducted a workshop where we invited one of the leading experts on IPR. So he came here and he delivered a 2-lecture series on intellectual property rights. Okay, what qualifies? All the questions that the students had about intellectual intellectual property rights, the answers were contained in that lecture. So we have been trying to foster that culture of innovation. We recently invited a couple of grassroots innovators to our college. So we took a look at their innovations. We took a look at their inventions, if I may be permitted to call them. So we are in the process of evaluating these innovations, these inventions. We are in the process of looking at the technical feasibility of these innovations. We want to see whether these ideas that these grassroots innovators have, whether they can be crystallized into sellable products.
Okay.
And that is what we are currently looking at.
Sir, don't you think that collaboration with financial institutions will boost the morale of our students of our institute?
Well, I am in a position to comment only about the National Innovation Foundation. So we already have an MOU with NIF. So any innovation that comes to us from the grassroots, okay, which the students are going to evaluate, if we feel that the idea is feasible, if we feel that the idea is good, then NIF is going to fund, is going to provide some funding to the innovator, to the people involved, so that this idea can be, we can sort of crystallize this idea. We can ensure that the idea becomes a real product. Okay. Apart from that, if there are other financial institutions who are willing to invest, okay, we would always welcome and appreciate that, because finance is a very important part of entrepreneurship.
Yes. Yeah. Sir, is there any talks or any collaboration which is going on with any other government institute?
We have one government organization, JKEDI. Yeah, we are sort of. We have a collaboration with this organization. Some funding, we may receive some funding from this institution.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so finally, what do you see? What do you expect? What do you suppose is going to be the future of this entrepreneurship ecology for our institute? And what are the challenges, in fact, or the correct approach that we might take to avoid those challenges?
See, in my opinion, this drive towards entrepreneurship, it in my opinion is a student drive. Okay, so the foremost challenge is to attract the students, the BTech students of our institute, towards entrepreneurship. We would like to encourage the students to think, to come up with ideas, innovative ideas, and then work towards realizing their dream, their idea. Trying to if you have an innovative idea, you would like to see it bear fruit. So we would try to ensure that the students are steered in that direction. That is the main challenge. Normally the students are very keen on placements or higher studies. Higher studies are important, so a person can become entrepreneur even after higher studies. Okay, so but the students should think about entrepreneurship more openly. Okay, because usually students tend to think about placements. They just want a job. So instead of being a job seeker, the student should try to become a job giver. That is, so the main challenge is to excite to the students about this whole idea of entrepreneurship.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
We thank you, Dr. Babar Ahmed, for his valuable time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.